So today we're starting off the day looking a hot freaking mess. My hair is all over the place. We have a little bald spot going nowadays. My foundation shade looks completely off with my actual skin. I don't know what the hell's going on today. It's just one of those freaking days. If you haven't noticed, I already have foundation and my brows done because most of the stuff I'm going to be trying out today are face products. And I'm looking at all the products that I have, and most of them, if not all of them, are drugstore products. So they're pretty affordable, and hopefully we find some goodies today. Now, the first thing I'm going to go in with is this guy that I've been meaning to try for the longest freaking time. Shabba! We got the e.l.f. concealer. This is a new one. This is the Flawless Brightening Concealer. This is in the shade Fair 10C with cool pink undertones. Now, I am kind of in between pink and yellow undertones. If you look at my skin, it looks very neutral, but I do have a hint, a very small hint of yellow undertones in there because, you know, a lot of us Asian people do have yellow undertone skin. So this is the packaging. I really like the color. It's very like a creamy pink, creamy beige. I don't know, but I like the color. It's very aesthetically pleasing. And this, oh man, this is one of those pen clicky ones. I'm just not a fan of these brush type of products because I just don't. But we're gonna sit here and we're gonna see how long it takes to get the product out today, please. Okay, I think I see some product finally coming out. I'm gonna do a little swatch here. Just to mention, as I do in most of my videos, I have very dry, acne-prone skin, but I do not consider myself on the sensitive side. So we're just gonna go ahead and apply this like so. Yeah, I think that's good enough for now. And then I'm gonna take my Sigma Precision flat angled brush, and we're just going to blend it out. Ooh, this is very creamy. It's very lightweight. Most concealers that I've used in the past are very thickly feeling, and the only other one that I like that I've nonstop been using is the Ulta Youthful Glow. That one is so light and bright on the skin, and it's very undetectable. Like, you can't really feel it under your eyes. And this one is kind of the same. I really, really like the way it's blending, but it's also making my under eyes very greasy looking, which I'm not a fan of. I feel like there's almost little to no coverage. I may need to apply a little bit more because it is just not covering. I don't know how I'm feeling about this. It's going on nicely, but it's not adding as much coverage as I would like it to, and I think it's because I'm so used to the e.l.f. Camo Concealer, the hydrating one, and this one's just really not doing it for me. This one over here, after I added another layer, it looks a lot better, but the other problem might be my brush. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add just a little more on this side so I can get kind of like the same coverage. And I also really just don't like this brush thing because I feel like when you're applying it, it's taking off the coverage underneath. And that's how I feel about these things, which is why I don't like them. So the sponge is definitely a lot better. By the way, I'm using a dry sponge. I prefer dry sponges because they give me a little bit more coverage. But still, I'm just really not feeling the coverage. Like, can we get actual product on the face here? There we go. All right. This is just very... okay, there we go. Now we are talking. I got some actual concealer on the face this time. Now I feel like we're gonna get some actual coverage. Oh yeah, that's much better. Okay, so when you're applying it, apply it with a sponge and try to get some extra on the under eyes if you want that coverage. I honestly can't feel it, like, at all. It's very undetectable. That's like my favorite word for today, undetectable. It is adding some coverage. I would not say this is about medium coverage, like low medium coverage. So anywhere from light to low medium coverage, because you can see right here, I got a lot of darkness peeking through. Your girl has insomnia, so I need concealer that's gonna hide, you know, the sleeplessness, and this is not doing it. So yeah, that's something I'm gonna have to wear on a day where I wear very minimal makeup. So today I'm not gonna be doing any kind of eyeshadow. I have this weird bump on my eye. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's right there on the inside, and it is extremely painful. So I'm trying not to like fuck with it. I'm trying to leave it alone so it just goes away on its own. And I tried a new eye cream, and that's what happened. So we're just gonna stay away from the eye products today. I'll probably apply some mascara, but that's about it. I'm gonna try the Bye Bye Pores Illumination powder. I'm assuming this says that it is radiant translucent. I have no idea what the hell that means, unless it's for, like, you know, hydration or shininess. I hope not, because I don't like any kind of powders that have any sheen to it. And this says it's a poreless finish airbrush pressed powder. Well, we're gonna see about that. And even the packaging, it's a little iridescent, so it kind of scares me just a little bit. Okay, so not sure I'm really a fan of this. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and swatch this. I wouldn't say it's necessarily shimmering shiny, but it's a little bit shimmery, so I'm not exactly sure how I feel about that. In the camera, it looks completely matte, but look at my finger swatch. There is a little bit of sheen to that guy. So, you know what? It's a new makeup testing video, so we're just gonna go right in. I'm gonna take my powder brush here and set the under eye. Holy shit. It picks up a lot of powder. It is very powdery, and we're just gonna do it. Okay. Not really seeing any like glowiness or shininess going on, so maybe it's just what it looks like in the pan. I just really do not like how dusty this is. Like, a lot comes off when I'm trying to get some on my brush. It doesn't look bad. I think, wow. Ooh, is it blurring? Hell yes, it is. It is definitely blurring the eye area, but holy texture and holy dryness. All right, so right off the bat, this is not going to be good if you have dry skin. It's accentuating all the dryness under my eyes. I will scoot up closer after we do a little bit more makeup to show you guys, but this is not dry girl friendly. But you know what? We're already in it, so we're just going to go ahead and set the entire face. I'm going to try the powder puff in here. It's one of those like rubbery types. And what I like to do is just take these and get some product on here. Okay, now we're having another issue. It is literally falling apart and crumbling into bits right before my eyes. Holy texture. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. I need to stop using this. I can't. Wow. It makes my skin look like pure shit. Like, it looks like caca right now. We're going to go ahead and put that powder down, and we're going to say nay, because there's no way I'm going to apply that anymore on my face. It just super duper dried out my skin, and it looks so fugly right now. So I'm going to scoot in so you guys can see what's going on. Do you guys see how much texture is going on over there? Like, everything looks extremely dry on my face. I have never, like, a powder that is this, it's just no. If I put my mirror up like this and shield some of the light, you can just see all the, look at that texture. Holy crap. I mean, I know my skin is not perfect, flawless, and smooth, but look at how much it accentuated all the texture around my face, like around my mouth area. This is just insane. Like, I can't. It looks like pure ass. And I can't. Now, it is definitely blurring the pores, like near this area here. You can tell it is very blurred, but there are areas where my pores are kind of like sticking out. So we're gonna say no go on the illumination powder right here. We're just gonna go ahead and go right into the next product, which is, I'm not even sure which one to try first. I think we're gonna go with the bronzer first. This is the Essence the Glowin Golds. This has vitamin E, and it's a baked luminous bronzer. When I first saw this, I was like, oh, it's so freaking beautiful. This is in the shade Live Life Golden. It is a vitamin E baked luminous bronzer for a sun-kissed complexion with a golden touch for light to medium skin tones. So that is me, and that is what we're gonna do. We're gonna apply this bad boy. Look how freaking gorgeous it is. It's got a little bit of a sheen to it, which I'm not mad about. Ooh, it's very pretty. I'm just hoping it doesn't come up too orange or too gray on my skin. I honestly don't think this is gonna be gray, like, at all. So I have high hopes for this. We're just gonna see how this does. Okay, so we are very powdery, so we need to be careful how much we apply on the face. First, I'm gonna go, let's just do it. Oh, wow. Holy freaking pigment. Okay, so we are a pigmented product. Look at that. Wow. That is so beautiful. And it blended so freaking easy on top of the skin. Like, it actually has a blur effect, which is kind of crazy because I haven't run into very many bronzers that actually have a, like, blurring effect, like blushes or, like, regular setting powders. This actually has a smidgen of a blurring effect, which I am not mad about. I am really liking this. Like, look how easy that just goes on. And it's so easily blendable. I feel like I'm not even really paying attention to where I'm putting this. I'm just kind of going with the flow here. And it still looks so beautiful. It's almost like foolproof. Like, look at that. This one is definitely a lot more pigmented because I have a lot more on this side. Wow, this bronzer. Hello, Essence. I love Essence products. Now, their eyeshadows are, you know, they leave a little bit more to be wanted, but their other products, like their face products, their blushes, their highlighters, this freaking amazing bronzer, they always have really beautiful face products. And this is one I am absolutely into right now. I am obsessed with this. I'm really obsessed with this. I think it's so freaking beautiful on the skin. The other thing I noticed was when I was swatching it, it's very, very soft. Like, it's a very soft powder and it doesn't feel very dry at all. If anything, it's the complete opposite of dry. It just feels so silky smooth. And every time I do this, it's like a fine milled setting powder pressed into a bronzer. That's what it feels like. And I really, really, that's actually going to go in my everyday makeup bag because I just love that product so much. That's a really nice product. Essence did really good on that one. Next, we're going to go in with the liquid blush. I'm so nervous to put this on because I'm not a liquid anything type of person unless it's foundation and concealer. I was curious about this because I've heard so many people rave about it and talk about it and be like, it's the best drugstore, you know, liquid blush. So that's what we're going to try. This is the Flower Beauty Blush Balm. By the way, this is in the shade Pinched. And I really like the packaging. The packaging actually kind of brings me back to home because a lot of the Japanese packaging for makeup and stuff look like this. And I don't know, it was just nostalgia all in this product. If I can only get it out. This says, a new way to glow to give your cheeks a fresh, healthy glow. This silky and lightweight formula blends seamlessly for a perfect finish. It is buildable and natural looking. Our universally flattering shades wear beautifully on all skin tones. Now, for how to use this, is dab on the apples of the cheeks and blend. Well, your girl is not confident enough with that. So what I'm going to do is, ooh, that is, okay, that's plastic. This has like a weird dropper thingy on it. I'm very curious about this. So do I just, all right, we're just going to flip it over. And we're going to, oh my God, it's coming out. Okay, so it says dab on the cheeks and then blend. No, we are not confident enough to do that. So what I'm doing, oh, Miki, you did not get the right color. I'm not sure that's going to work out with my skin tone. It is very orange. We're just going to take this guy right here. This is a dry sponge. And we're just going to do this. I'm really scared because of the color. I mean, look at it. It's all freaking orange. Oh. What's going on here? Okay, you can see the stamp, but what? This is so much lighter than I was expecting. So we're gonna do the same thing. I'm still scared to put it directly on my face, don't get me wrong, but I'm not as scared to use this product now that I know it's not like overly pigmented. So what I did again is put some on the back of my hand, and I'm just going to basically dab this around. And with the dry sponge, it is sucking all that product up. Look at that. We're gonna go on the other side. Ooh, okay. Yes. Ooh. This is pretty. Okay, so it's very, very subtle, and it doesn't look as orange on my face as it does on the back of my hand, because look at that. It almost looks stained. So I turn the lights down back again, and now you can actually see where I have, look at that. It is such a beautiful natural blush. Why have I been sleeping on this? I am really loving this blush, and look at this gnarly fucking hair. I really like this. This is actually, again, going into my everyday makeup bag because I want to try it out with my more natural type of makeup, because I feel like this would just fit right in with those products. So I turned the lights down a little bit more so you guys can see. I'm sorry I'm fucking with the lights. It's just really hard in here because I get no natural light. Everything is artificial light, and so I always have to kind of mess with it, and it gets really finicky with the light in here. All right, next product we are going to get into is another one of those weird consistency products. This is the e.l.f. Jelly Highlighter in the shade Bubbly. I am extremely nervous to put this on my face. Every time I like spin it, it like, look at that, it separates from the jar. Here's the moment of truth. We're gonna open this guy up, and hopefully it didn't make too, oh, okay. Smells like makeup. And yeah, this is very scary because it is so, look at that, oh my god, it is so liquidy. Okay. We're not gonna mess with it too much because I don't want it getting all over the place, but it is such a beautiful color. I'm just gonna go ahead and do like a, holy shit. Wow. Okay. If this isn't gonna last forever for you, wow, bitch, that is some highlight. Oh my god. Look at it. Holy shit. I'm just going to actually take another dab of this and put it on the back of my hand, like so. And you guys, I never put anything directly on my face because I just, again, I get too scared. I'm going to take my little precision highlighting brush. We're just going to tap, tap, tap in there. Am I getting anything on there? Are we getting some glow? Maybe not. Now, I'm so scared to do this. I'm just going to write very, 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 very softly. Just the tip. Just the tip. That's what she said. I have a teensy tiny bit on my brush, and we're just gonna just do it. Just do it. Nike, just do it. Okay. Holy crap. This is one of those you might want to use a sponge. Actually, no. Okay, give it a moment, bitch. Don't judge too fast. That's not bad. How does it look in camera, though? Okay, see, I can't see this side of my face because my viewfinder's over here. But looking at it in the mirror, it is glowing. Let's go ahead and do that from now on. I'm going to take a little smidgen once again right there on the brush. And this is where I judged it too fast because like, no, it's streaky. It's not going to blend. No, it totally blends with the brush. And it looks absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. Wow. And I can build this up if I want. Just to try it out, I put some more on the back of my hand. And I'm going to take my dry sponge. Take the small side. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I do have quite a bit there. And we're just going to put that on with the sponge. Holy moly, we can just really build this up. Just keep building it up and building it up. This is beautiful. You can make this natural looking. You can make it glow to the gods type of glow. Very subtle. I feel like you can also use this probably for like an inner corner. You can do a lot with this. I really am shocked at this jelly highlighter. This packs a huge punch for the consistency, for how much you get. I feel like you're never gonna run out of this, but I think this shade is absolutely beautiful as well. Once again, the shade is bubbly, and it just looks like, look at that. Oh, I love it. It's so beautiful, and it doesn't look streaky. It doesn't look patchy. It doesn't look like I have a landing strip on my cheekbone. It's just all around such a beautiful product, and I never would have expected that from a jelly consistency type of deal like this guy. So I'm definitely gonna have to try that, especially with other products and with a more glam look, because I feel like we could really be banging with that product. So I actually only have one more product, and I feel like this video is super long for the amount of products that I used, but again, I just can't do any eyeshadow today, so I'm gonna throw on some mascara and call it a day with the face makeup, and then we're gonna go in with my last product. So I will be right back. All right, so I went ahead and threw some mascara on, and now we're gonna go in with lip products. The NYX Lingerie Extra Large XXL. I don't know, does that mean extra large? This is the matte liquid lipstick, and I have this in the shade Turn On. So I think I'm gonna go in with this one because I'm really curious to see like what kind of shade it is. I'm kind of trying to figure out like where the XXL comes in from, and I'm gonna assume that it's from this doe foot applicator because this doe foot applicator looks humongo. It smells exactly like buttercream frosting. I used to work in a bakery after I graduated high school, and I was always around buttercream icing, and this is exactly what it freaking smells like. Do I like buttercream icing? Absolutely not. I don't know how y'all like Americans eat that shit. It is so sweet. But anyways, that's beside the point. Here's the close-up of the doe foot applicator. It's got like a hole in the middle, and I'm figuring like that actually picks up a lot more product. Ooh, yes, that is my color jam. I love these kinds of like nudes. Basically, we're gonna go ahead and apply this. I really like how pointy the doe foot applicator is too, because I have a very V-like cupid's bow. I really like when it's sharp like this, because you can really just, you know, trace out the lines of your lips. This is very, very pretty. So right off the bat, just applying this, it is very pigmented. There's no like splotchiness or patchiness going on. I kind of messed up on my cupid's bow a little bit, but this is very smooth. The one thing I do not like about this though is the doe foot applicator. It's so flimsy that I feel like one little and you're just gonna like really fuck up the lines of your lips, because it's just gonna go everywhere. So I like a little bit more of a stiff doe foot applicator. The one thing that I do like though is because of that little dip inside the doe foot applicator, it holds a lot of product, and so all I had to do was dip this in once and it, you know, did my entire lips. As for like the feeling of it, it feels great now, but I have felt this kind of liquid lip before, and if I'm not mistaken, eventually this is going to get very weird and flaky and flake off the lips. You can already see it's very drying to my lips because I'm already getting like those cracks, and my lips are really not that dry these days, but I really love the color. It's so freaking pretty, and this is like the type of color that I have really been into, especially lately, and especially with how cold it is. Like I really like a nice, I feel like this is a cool tone kind of nude color, but I just really like it. It's just really bothering me that this cupid's bow is higher than this one, but that's okay, because again, we just had a really hot freaking mess today. So that is all the products that I have for you guys today. Hopefully this helps you pick out some products. Maybe you've been wondering about it, and maybe you have dry skin like I do, and this will help you choose whether you want to or not buy the product. I love these kind of videos, especially first impressions, because I'm kind of just like, oh yeah, I've been eyeing that for a while, but it looks like total shit on her face, so I'm probably not gonna get it. I will definitely be doing another one of these because I still have a full case here of makeup that I need to try, and so I'm definitely gonna have to be doing another video on that. I also have a lot of foundations that I want to try. It's just, you know, I don't want to bombard the feed with just strictly foundation videos. All right, you guys, so that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed making it for you. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to click that big red button that says subscribe, as well as that bell notification so you know when I upload my videos. And as always, if you have any tips, tricks, questions, or comments, leave them all in the comment section below, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.